And good morning and welcome back. It's the early morning Sunday show coming to you live from the Mile High City, where prices are mile high and, well, people seem to be a mile high when they're driving, but cheers. My coworkers gave me this one. Best counselor ever. I used to get a lot of phone calls. How do I handle this employee, or the boss, what to do? Here's how I would handle it. Okay, so yeah, I was a very good counselor. So yeah, today we're going to have hard rock. I have some desert rock. You like scary soundtracks? I got some music that's just like that. What, I don't know what else. Oh, there is. There's like, what is there? Oh, Paisley Underground, alt country. Then yeah, and a band that really failed big time. I mean, but actually, it's a pretty damn good album. So yeah, some good stuff. The opening, Big Boy Engine, came running through. I might have shown, I think, some Big Boy already, but there's some more Big Boy for you. The big steam engine. World's biggest steam engine, and some more from the Rocky Mountain National Park. There's just some more footage of that. Just beautiful. We've had some. The mountain caps are now snowed. Lots of snow on them. But shoot, it was 60 degrees here. It's going to get cold this coming week. The whole family, they're all together. So we're all getting together for on Thanksgiving. Happy early Thanksgiving, for a turkey trot thing, which basically we're going to walk, and it's going to be the coldest freaking day of the week. Low of 17, high of 37. Yeah, great. Oh, just great. They had a hard time getting Grandpa to want to do this. First off, I thought, okay, I'll do it. The whole family's doing it. The little babies are doing it. I'm doing it. Now it's just going to be cold. Dress in layers. Dress in layers. That's what they tell you to do. Fudge. Oh well, that's the way it is. It's always nice to have family together, but I got a lot of cooking to do. So yeah, I'm in charge of the sweet potato casserole, corn pudding, mashed potatoes. That's me. So hey, cheers to me. Okay. Oh, and happy almost Black Friday. Two guys talking about record. We're going to talk about kind of our favorite Black Friday picks that from the past that we've had. We're going back. But let's begin here. Hard rock. Very excited. The new Lutzut album's out. Yes, it's Lutzut. Obviously, I'm a fan because I had the first Lutzut to Steve, signed by Unforgiven. So Lutzut is a band of Unforgiven, and if you're still scratching your head, that's okay. In Denmark, Uf is known. Otherwise, maybe not. His biggest group is Baby Woodrose. And Baby Woodrose in the early aughts, late 90s, big psychedelic band, huge, just real fantastic stuff. He had also the groups Spid Nokhat. Saying that wrong, my Danish is non-existent. He's done solo work. But he's also, now he started a trio, Lutzut, and I'm just going to Lutzut. It's his trio, and this is his second album, and this thing rocks. For those that like to rock, this thing it's perfect. It really, really it howls. Black, and nothing special on the inside or whatever. So, the name of this album is That, which is Oi Spent. Now, you're saying, Steve, you have that all wrong. Listen, I went to someone, my buddy in Denmark, Jacob, and I said, Jacob, how the hell is that even, how do you even said that? So, yeah, he gave me that. So, thank you very much, Jacob, for that. Okay, Jacob does have a channel. Alrighty, so we have this second album, and it means high tension. High tension, which, look at the tension wires, okay. So they're out of Denmark. Kind of garage, proto-heavy rock, might best describe it, with psychedelic leanings, okay? And just, there is just some great, fantastic guitar solos happening on here when Oof really gets going. It is just amazing. And of course, the guitar solos give you a healthy dose of fuzz to go in there. All songs are sung in Danish. Now, Baby Woodrose would sing in English, but now he's going to sing his native tongue, Danish. So, if you like to make up your lyrics, like I do, because I can't hear them right anyway, then this is perfect. It doesn't matter. But if you like to sing along, you need to learn some Danish, and that is lutsut. So, good luck on that. Yowzers. Pretty hard. This has come off on Bad Afro Records. It can be found on Bandcamp. On this album versus the first one, kind of the psychedelic leadings have been turned down and they have cranked up the hard rock. Oof's voice is strong. He just has this super powerful voice and a hell of a good screamer, man, when he really, really goes. Just wonderful. And you may not understand the language, but the music does the talking on this, and it's just incredibly fun, hard rockin', ripping album. I've been so excited waiting for this thing to come out, and it just came out, and look at us, man. Wow. Yeah, fantastic new album from Lutsut out of Denmark. Just hard rock. Fantastic stuff. Let's move. Now, this album came out this year. I believe it was around May or something. John Carpenter and Lost Themes, Volume 4, Noir. Obviously, this is the fourth album he's made of this kind of stuff. There, you can see one guy has a hype sticker in his face, but there they are. This is, they did their very first album in 2015. Well, that was the first time that they did it. John Carpenter went out and did music, and it's not from his soundtracks, but it's music that could easily be on a John Carpenter soundtrack. And yeah, this one came out in May. So on here we have John Carpenter, his son Cody. Look at that. Man, woo, that is a family resemblance. And that's his godson, David Davies. Is that really David Davies? Okay, all right. But yeah, that's their name. So again, none of this is associated with the film, but it would fit perfectly into it. And it's not just a bunch of moody synth music. I mean, some of this has some great guitar work going on. For instance, My Name is Death. Wow, that just tells you what you're going to get here, right? It has this dirty bass guitar happening, just angry guitar work, and then the drum machine with claps and stuff. Very, very cool. I mean, it just rocks, and there's a ripping guitar solo in it. You have, like, a song, Last Rites was one. It has this frantic, extremely frantic chugging up-tempo type guitar. And, so it's more than just synths. There are some slower songs on here, and they are just filled, with tension. Like, you're just waiting for someone to come out and kill you as you're listening to this. The music has really a feel of fear and anxiety, and somber and sinister, noir. It fits perfectly for this. This was fun. As a pure blind buy, I was just flipping through the racks, and I hadn't heard about this, and there it was. And as a bonus, you're saying as a bonus, you get a, oh my God, it's an actual real poster. Look at that. It's a real poster. If I was 50 years younger, I'd be saying, God, yeah, put that up on the wall. Does anybody put a poster on the wall? Do any of you put your posters up on a wall? A few frame them. I do hear that, frame them. But, you never used to. You take a thumbtack and you tack those babies right up. I do love when they give us posters. Oh, they will be in here forever and ever and never be seen again. But it's cool. Good stuff. John Carpenter. It does make you interested in their other 3 albums that came before this. I mean, if I saw them and they're not stupid priced, I would probably pick them up because I really enjoyed that. Rock. There's Madhu Mukhtar, but kind of the granddaddies, Dinarwan. And this is an album that was just re-released this year, but it was their 3rd album. It came out in 2004. So Dinarwan means empty places. The name of this album is Aman Iman, which is Water is Life. I think that's pretty appropriate. They got something going on there. Hype sticker. Here we go. Get a little feel. He's even in like pants. A lot of times you just see these guys in their robes and stuff. More traditional. As far as there really is no inner sleeves. There you go. And nothing's... Oh. I say nothing special and then ta-da. Hold on. Okay, and it is translated, so, okay, fantastic. It's in a couple different languages. Look at that, including English, and they give you kind of what the song's about. That's neat. You can sing along, though it's not going to sound quite right because they are not singing in English on this whatsoever. This is just another incredibly good desert blues rock album. Dinarwan is a fantastic group. What's really neat is the guitars. The guitars and the rhythm guitars, they lock together. And they just create this wonderful syncopated sound. I mean, it's just the magic of Dinarwan. You have these female backing singers back there, and there's happening. It just, it's like you're out in the desert. Listen to this thing. It is so much fun. There is tons of guitar swirls that create this hypnotic wave. And, you know, you got a song like, oh, like I could say this, Mata Jam, it doesn't matter. It translates to why all this hate? Why, what did it translate to? Why all this hate between us? Why all this hate between us? I knew I could get it right. Okay, and I mean, it just rocks hard. It's a great rockin' hard song. There's these electric guitar solo where they just pop in the wah-wah. Awesome, just awesome stuff. This music, it's exotic, but it's very familiar. Hypnotic desert blues rock, and it's just an outstanding group. Just so much good stuff. Again, great music out of Africa, which continues to produce phenomenal desert rock. Okay, Long Ryders. God, Long Ryders. I really enjoy the Long Ryders. They formed in L.A. 82 to 87, and then they actually 2016 they started up again. Alt country, Paisley Underground. Every kind of 80s sampler that deals with not the mainstream music, but more college rock, more alternative rock, will have Then She Rides by the Long Ryders. Is a classic Paisley Underground song, absolute classic. This group was influenced by Graham Parsons, the Byrds, country music, but also punk rock. This is the first EP, 10-5-60, and it is filled with garage, psych, Byrds, folk country. It also has And She Rides, which I absolutely flip for that song. It is just such a favorite song of mine, and because it's beautiful. I mean, it is pure Paisley Underground. They get into their alt rock leanings. You also have a garage rock type feel. Just a wonderful album. I mean, it is said that, I mean, these guys were, before really the alt country began getting going, but they were part of the roadmap to it. You know, you had the Byrds. These guys really took the Byrds, and it's the country part of the Byrds, like Notorious Byrd Brothers, and really grasped that and began making the music. And this is phenomenal. So a great EP that I darn happy to have. I just excited. So the first album though was this one, The Long Ryders, Native Son. Again, a very good album. Great music on here. And they even have Gene Clark sing on this. This album came out in 1984. Fable, and nothing in there. So Gene Clark sings on the song Ivory Tower. On here, they really went more into kind of that country folk rock. But saying that, there is a lot of garage rock leanings on here when you listen to this. This isn't just, you're going to get maybe a little slide guitar or something, but there's a lot more to it than that. And you do hear a lot of the jangly guitars happening. There's still and pounding drums, and the harmonies are fantastic. Great harmonies. They are kind of focused on the rootsy sound, but it's filled with energy. And so it's just fantastic. I mean, I think like a song like Still Get By really shows that when you listen to that. Fantastic. Their next group, I have said fantastic, like a fantastically amount of times. It's just fantastic how often I've said fantastic. Wow. Stop it. Just stop it. I need to come up with another adjective. I should probably have like a a dictionary or something, but okay. It's super cool. Album, really nice. Good stuff. The Long Ryders, well worth looking into, and their albums don't cost a whole lot. My friend Jim Gleason, two guys talking about records. We do our podcast together every Sunday night on Spotify, on iHeart, Apple, Facebook, and YouTube on Radio Wasteland Records. That's the channel you'll find it on. He sent me this because Jim has a hell of a sense of humor, and it says, after the flood. As soon as he saw it was just after the flood, he goes, well, I'm just going to send that to Steve. That way he can have memories of days gone by. So Vic Ruggiero and Kepi Gooley, fun stuff. After the flood. So this is their second album, and thank you very much, Jim, for sending me this. This is a fun album. Okay, this is the kind of album. It's like you're sitting on your back porch, and there's just two guys on the back porch, and they're playing their guitars. They're tapping, the floorboards, and drinking a lot of hooch. That's the feel you get off this album. So Vic, whose last name Ruggiero, however, he played for a group called the Slackers, for the Barstool Preachers, and he was even in Rancid for a little while. Kepi, he's from the Groovy Ghoulies. I used to have a CD from the Groovy Ghoulies. And again, just great foot stomping, very down-to-earth type music. They play Jimmy Reed's Little Big Lights, Big City. They also played New York Dolls on here. Great Big Kiss. So, see, they got a big repertoire. This was recorded in a basement. It just feels like that. It just feels like that's the kind of music. Really cool to listen to. It's just a wonderful blend of rock and roll, rhythm, and blues. That's what's happening here, and you can just kind of see that. And yeah, so their second album. I don't know what else they've done together, but fun stuff, fun artwork.
It's making me insane. I know we're gonna lose. We haven't got a hope. I'll give you a noose. You give me a rope. I know you're gonna break my heart. So let's just get this over with. I know you're gonna break my heart. So let's just get this over with. I know you got a gang of girls. I know you like to bend the boys.
And the final one. The group that absolutely tanked. The Unforgiven. Knew nothing of them, but I was doing a flip video, and someone said, that was The Unforgiven. Oh, man, you got to go get that album. That's really good. I went back a few weeks later. No one else had cared about The Unforgiven, so I bought them. Talk about looking cool, huh? Yeah. I remember back in the day, where, spaghetti westerns were big growing up. There we got all the members of the band. There are 4 guitarists. And I wanted a long duster coat. One of those cowboy coats, long duster coats. I wanted one so badly. They were so expensive to get. I just thought I would look so cool walking around in a long duster coat. In retrospect, I probably would have looked as stupid as all get out, but that's the way it is. This group came out of California, and formed in 85, broke up in 88. And they loved dressing up like they were in a spaghetti western. There we got it. There you have it. 4 guitars and gang vocals. That's what they call it, gang vocals. Some of these, Just Jones, guitar, gang vocal. Todd Ross, guitar, gang vocal. Mike Finn, bass, gang vocal. Ellen Waddington III, drums, gang vocal. There we have it. And the other 2 are they're singers and the guitars. So a lot of guitars happening on here. This is country influenced roots rock. They were so highly touted. All these labels wanted to sign these guys. They were going to be our answer to what was happening in the UK in the mid-80s when it came to big music. Big music was music being put out by the Waterboys, by U2, by Big Country. We wanted an American version of big music. Let's do some cowboy stuff. Yeehaw. And in fact, one of the songs, the Global Dance, it's called, I believe. No, the Ghost Dance. They sing Yeehaw. No. They sing Yippee-Ki-Yay. Yippee-Ki-Yay. It keeps going on in there. Yippee-Ki-Yay. Oh, that's cool. So here's just a fun little fact about this group. Before rehearsals, before they would rehearse, they would go out and run and lift weights. Yeah. Now, and then they would rehearse. Mike Rankin, does your band do that? Do all of you who have a band, do you do this? I mean, let's think about that. Hey, we're going to rehearse. Well, let's go run and lift some weights. All right, then we'll rehearse. Of course, the album tanked, so maybe running and lifting weights before rehearsal isn't such a good idea, but, well, they thought it was, so God bless them. Nothing like a physically fit band. Many of the songs on here do have a Western theme. It does rock. There is some really cool rock in here, but these guys love just dressing like the West. This thing tanked like a rock, man. It came out. It was not the answer to big music. It absolutely did nothing. And the group broke up. One of the guys, John Hickman, went on to be the guitarist in Cracker. So there, he came back in. I do go onto YouTube. They have one video. It's called I Hear the Call. I Hear the Call is their music video. Give it a shot. And you can just get that real cool. It's his Clint. I mean, one guy even does the Clint Eastwood lighting the cigar. He looks like him. It's pretty funny. So, America's answer to big music sucked. But this is some great stuff. Give it a listen. The Unforgiven. It's still fun. It is good rock. 4 guitars, but a little dated. That's what we got for this week. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it. There's good stuff. Got a lot more to go. I think Tuesday I may go through my picks for Black Friday. I haven't done that yet. If you really give a crap, I don't know. You mean, so what, Steve? Everyone's done it already, and I get that, but now's the time. Thank you to the new subscribers. We've had quite a few people subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate that. I'm just having fun. I don't have to work as much, so there's more videos right now. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Have a great day and have a great week, and drop on by next Sunday. Bye.